Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another video. And this time we got the latest installment of the Hot Wheels Car Culture series for the year 2018, the 50th anniversary year of Hot Wheels. And so this is the third installment this year. We had Japan Historics 2, we had Cargo Carriers, and now for the third one we have Euro Speed. So here is the Euro Speed series. So real quick look around the card before we start to open these up. There's the back of the card. If you want to take a look at it, it shows all 5 cars in the series. Of course, this follows the same format. There are 5 cars in the series, full deco. They're about $5.50 each if you can find them at Target or Walmart here in the U.S. Not sure how much they are in other places around the world or how available they are. But here it is. So number 1 of 5, we've got the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. And this is a pretty cool casting. This casting debuted. Let's actually open it up real quick first and zoom in on it. So this casting, when did it debut? It debuted in the Hot Wheels Entertainment series. That's where it was first seen. This one looks like it's got a little goofy stance to it, maybe. I'm not sure. Pretty sweet and green, though. Detail all around. Number 96. You got taillights, headlights, full deco. So basically, these get the full deco treatment as your retro or replica entertainment or Hot Wheels Entertainment series. So this is when this car actually debuted in the Forza series. And then just to show you a difference in car color, the tampos are a little messed up on the front there. But this was a really cool one. This was a hot one right when it came out. So here it is again with full deco, and it did get released in Car Culture line before. It was released in Cars and Donuts. So that was like basically the last release of the standard Car Culture. And this one does not have full deco, so no taillights, no headlights. You got the tampo on the hood and then the sides, which this was typical for the Car Culture series of yesteryear. So they used to be a little cheaper, a little less expensive, which was cool because if you wanted to just buy them for wheel donors, you really snapped up a lot of these for, you know, $3.50. Sometimes you got lucky and they were $2.50 at Target. Now they're the full $5.50, the same as a replica entertainment car, of course, and we got full deco. So a lot of you wanted full deco. Careful what you wish for. Now you got it, and they're a little more expensive. So there's that. So these are the only 3 versions of this vehicle that have been out. So here's all 3 of them. So that's pretty cool. In this Euro Speed series, there actually are a lot of cars in here that have only had premium releases. This being another one. So number 2 here, the Bmw M1 Pro Car. Number 2 of 5. By the way, it should be noted, I guess, as well, that this Euro Speed series has 3 cars in it that are licensed for Project Cars, which I believe is a video game. And I apologize. I used to play video games a lot. I would know about it if I still did, but really kind of just haven't had time to do any of that. I don't even have the latest system. I still have just an Xbox 360. I don't even have an Xbox One, so way behind the times nowadays. So here's that. Oh, yeah, if you want to take a look at the card art. Card art's pretty cool on these, per usual. But here is the Bmw M1 Pro Car. I do like the livery on this. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the Hot Wheels in the windshield is pretty awesome. So again, you get full deco, so you're going to have taillights. You're going to have the front. You got the BMW logo. Very nice looking. You got rubber tires, of course. It's all metal, rubber slicks. So that's pretty cool. And then this one was released once before in the Car Culture series in Cars and Donuts. So that was one of the more recent ones. So that was the same release as we just saw this last. So here it is again. Here it is without the full deco. So you get no taillights, a little bit plain looking. I do like this livery though. I think this looks great. The wheels look great on this one too. BMW M1 Pro Car. It's a nice looking car. I mean, in this, the way it is right here is very nice as well. But I think this one actually does look quite fantastic. It looks really good out of the package. I wasn't too excited about it in the package, but now seeing it out, I really do like it. I think it's very, very nice. All right, so there's that, and this is the only 2 releases of this car so far. It's only been in car culture. This one is, again, similar. So here is the Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5.16. This is another Project Cars licensed one. Open her up. So this will be another good example of the comparison between full deco and the older car culture, as this vehicle has only been released once before. Well, actually, it's not really that great of a comparison because this was released in the Modern Classic series. You almost could call them like lazy on this one because, so here it is in this series. Here it is when it was originally seen in the Car Culture Modern Classic series, which was a 2017 Car Culture line. As you can see, very similar. They actually have the same wheels, basically. Just this one's got the chrome. This one's just plain black. So they were able to give this one headlights and taillights because they don't have any other tampos going on it. So pretty cool. It's also got a tinted windshield, or tinted glass piece, which this one does not have. It's clear. The front's a little bit different. But as you can see, this Project Cars version of it does have full deco. I mean, this car looks great in black. I don't know if you could really paint this car any other color. It looks fantastic in black. I think I prefer this original release just for the way it looks plain and looks really good. I think it would almost look better if this original release had just plain black wheels on it. I might even like it better. But it's a very nice car. It's a very nice tooling. And again, I've only seen it in car culture. That's it. So we saw it first here, second here, and that's the only 2 releases. So just like the BMW M1 Pro Car, and very similar to that Alfa Romeo. All right, so now one that we've seen a lot of, and actually I'm going to save this one for last, is Porsche 993 GT2. We're going to skip over number 4 and go to number 5 because we're going to look at actually quite a few versions of the GT2. So we're going to skip over that. We're going to go to number 5. This is the Audi R8 LMS. This is a brand new tooling. This has not been released before. So this is this tooling's debut. It is another Project Cars release. Go ahead and open it up. And here it is. Wild graphics all over it. Again, full deco. Of course, all metal construction. Real rider tires. And let me know what you think of this brand new tooling. I think we're gonna see this one in the main line. I'm not sure. I'm not sure 100% on that. But my guess is we probably will. There probably will be a plastic base tooling of this. And I think we'll probably see it in the main line. I could be wrong, of course. I don't really know what they're gonna do, but my guess is we will see it. And I'm not really up on my Hot Wheels news, so maybe it's already been leaked that it is coming out in the main line or not. I don't really know. I remember seeing like little prototype pictures of the prototype casting of this and seeing that it was going to come out, and then I think it was always supposed to come out in the car culture lineup. So here it is. So brand new tooling. Let me know what you guys think of this tooling. Pretty wild graphics, but it is a race style vehicle, so of course typically those are going to have a lot of graphics on them, so it looks pretty good. I think it's pretty cool. Not my favorite in the series though. A lot of people's favorite in the series, of course, is going to be this guy here. This is a Porsche 993 GT2. This one's got the Urban Outlaw licensing. This Porsche casting is definitely a fan favorite. It is a great casting. I really like this Porsche casting. This one, of course, you get full deco. Nothing too major. You got your taillights on the back. You got your Urban Outlaw design here. Black hood, Urban Outlaw logo, Outlaw on the back there. Headlights, they obviously didn't have to tampo in because it is actually part of the plastic glass piece. So this casting, though, has been around for quite some time. I got a little packaging there on the wheel. And I really like it. I like that they did this look. It is actually a painted silver. It's not Zamac. So this one, and I've got a bunch to show you. So this one actually debuted in a premium line, but it debuted in a premium line back in 2013 in the Hot Wheels Boulevard series. And here it is, which Hot Wheels Boulevard series was a nice series. Little misaligned tampos on the back, which was common for this vehicle. To have issues with how it looked back there, which was unfortunate, but pretty sure almost all of them had some sort of misalignment going on back there. This one, if you find it on eBay or whatever, it can get quite expensive, as some of the Boulevard cars can. This is one of the more desirable ones in the Boulevard series. So from 2013, so now we're 5 years old on it, so still gets up there in value. Now, some of these Porsches really do get up there in value. Some of them don't. Then you got the 2014 mainline, which here's it in red. So here's a plastic base version of it. I do not have the one in white. I'm missing the one in white. I think it's the only one of these, only version of this Porsche that I am missing is the one in white. So there's that. It was seen in the 2015 Porsche series. Here's this. Again, this is another plastic base, plastic tire version, but very cool, very neat. So there's that. And let's see, after the 2015, it was seen in 2016. Here's the regular mainline version, and it was also a super treasure hunt. Booyah. So there's that guy. There are two different variations of this tooling at this point. One with a full roll cage and one with like the half roll cage. And it's gonna be hard to tell on video. This Super though has a full roll cage. You can see it in the front there. So that is a full roll cage. The regular does not have the full roll cage. So the roll cage Supers, I think, go for a little bit more than the standard ones. For whatever reason, they might have been more rare. I'm not really sure. There's a little bit of paint flaw right up there. Not a big deal, but glad to have this Porsche Super in the collection. So that is a really cool one. And then after that, and same thing in 2016, we had this guy. This was in the RLC. This Gulf Porsche Premium metal base, metal body. It came in this packaging right here. Pretty cool. I have number 4981, so not a very low number, but there it is loose. Really cool Firestone tires. The wheels on this are fantastic. This one goes for, I think, around $100 nowadays. A couple of years ago, you really couldn't give these away for any more than you really bought them for in the RLC, and then for some reason they just skyrocketed in price for whatever reason. So there is that, and then we got the next one was in the Car Culture Euro Style series, which was the second release, I believe, ever of Car Culture after the first Japan Historic series. So here this is. Pretty cool looking livery with blacks and purples. That was like the debut of this this style wheel. So again, not full deco. It doesn't have the taillights on it because this was in the original Car Culture series. And then it was seen in the 2017 mainline as this orange color. Very plain, but it's got tampos in the right places. Well, at least it's got license plates, no taillights, hood pins, Porsche logo, and then as a Zamac. So here it is in Zamac. Very few tampos on it, but looks great with that Zamac unfinished, just clear-coated metal look, and really cool. So, and then bonus here, we're going to take a look. I've actually made a few customs of this casting. We got that one. This one actually has headlights. The battery's almost dead in this, but let's see if you can kind of see that there. Got to replace the battery. And I don't really like how the wheels sit on this one, so I might end up kind of scrapping the body in this and putting these lights into a different one that I've done, like maybe this one. So here's one. Detail looks okay on it. Another custom, but pretty cool. I like the wheels on this. I think it looks good with those wheels. It kind of has a lower look to it, just from switching out the wheels to like a smaller diameter wheel. And then this one here was kind of a cool paint job that I did. It was like metal flake orange or whatever over like a coral. Kind of turned out cool. Almost looks like a color shift, but it's not. Detail turned out okay on this one. And then probably the coolest one I've got is this one right here, this Golf. So this actually is in the same basic livery as this. And shout out to super friend Mr. Sensitivity. This was actually a collaboration. I made him a couple of cars that had the headlights built into them already. Maybe I should turn off a light here so you can really see it. So I know we're kind of getting off topic here, but there's the headlights in it. So I made a couple of these castings with headlights in it. I still kind of want to swap the wheels on this so we can give it some real riders, but I just haven't yet. I painted it this color, and then he put the Golf livery on it and sent it back to me. He kept one with headlights in it, and then he also made another Golf one that we sold and like kind of like split the cash for. So I think it's to They Call Me Waldo on Instagram. So shout out to you, bud. Thanks for making that purchase on that. That was cool. So I made three versions of the casting. I got one back. Mr. Sensitivity kept one, and then we sold one. So actually, I just have to unscrew this. I should put some real riders on it. I got to black out the back side of the headlights so that it doesn't bleed through to the wheel wells. So that technically needs to be done yet. But I've kind of just wanted to leave it as is because it's really cool to get it back from it. It was also screwed to this base. Oops, and I just messed it up. With the Golf 93 and then like the carbon fiber flooring, which is pretty cool. All right, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Sorry for going off on a tangent on a Porsche 993 GT2 tangent, but it is one of my favorite castings. I really do like it. And so glad to have it, and glad to have it in this series. So a quick little recap. Got that Porsche 993 GT2 in the series. You got the Audi, looking pretty good. This one, the Mercedes, the Alfa, and the Bmw M1 Pro Car. And actually, you know what? I think for me, this might be actually my favorite in the series, aside from this one, just because I love this casting. But I actually really do like the livery on this one. All right, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry for making this a little longer than it should be, but have a great one, and thanks for watching.